Sag. Welcome to your 3 months out reading for September, October, November. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Like always, we're going to start out with the oracle reading. This time we're pulling from the shaman stream. And after I read to you a card, we will build your baseline for September, October, November. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. September, October, November. September, October, November. Show me. Show me that energy, please, for Sag. September, October, November. The farther gate, 55. For some of you, this is simply validation of your age, 55 years old. For others of you, 55 might hold numerical significance. In the spiritual art, it most certainly does. 5 and 5, as we know, is burdensome energy. 5, all the 5s. All the 5s are kind of difficult. Okay. The farther, and that's the idea, the farther gate, bold step forward. Okay, the 5s can be some of our most challenging energies that really require us to push past whatever that is in order to get to the other side. Okay, so the farther gate. The next experience, legacy, evolving, bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere, right? Again, you have to push past whatever it is that's holding you back, the blockage. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. It happens all the time. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. Those tally marks add up, don't they? Let me reread that. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. Time to make a move, honey. Time to make a move. Time to push past those 5. Make it declarative. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stand in your power. You know? You want something to be gone, then let it be gone. But if you want to move into something, now is the time. And it doesn't have to be leaps and bounds, just so long as you stop marching in place. Put one foot in front of the other. Okay? Just a couple of steps, just to let the universe know that you're trying. That way it doesn't pass you by. The gift of this gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage to new discovery in both great challenges and opportunities. It's time to put on your explorer hat. You've been a farmer for too long. The farther gate. Let's see what it is that you must leave behind so that you may enter. The thing is, it's already on your mind. That's what's crazy. And the universe is trying to hand it to you. For some of you, this might be a very narrow window of opportunity. I don't quite know what that is. Let's find out. Show me what I need to see there. September and Sag. September and Sag. Show me September for Sagittarius, please. Show me September for Sagittarius, please. Show me September for Sagittarius, please. The Lovers, King of Cups, Page of Wands. Strong connection here. You want it, or you feel that you do. Page. The Lovers, the King of Cups, Page. Very strong connection, very strong sense of feeling here in September. You're showing me a page. for extremely strong elements of both connectivity in the spiritual world, the soul level, as it were, as well as your heart space. Page. Something is here that represents more, a lot more. And you're showing me you're trying to be open to it. But it's on a page. There's some critical energy happening now. I don't quite know what this is. Let's keep going. Show me October, please. Did somebody just get out of the bath? I smell soap. Show me October, please. Or the shower. Show me October, please. Seven of Swords. You doubt this. The Empress. Four of Swords. So you're saying you're going to rest because you doubt it. There's something here where someone actually means a lot to you. You mean a lot to them, I'm sure. But because if you doubt it so much, as I see that energy doubting in October, your conclusion is to rest. Four of Swords. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Just meditate. Be quiet. Okay? But it is important energy here with the Empress. Alright? We're showing doubt. You're telling me you want to rest. You're telling me you want to think about it. You're telling me you want to meditate. Show me November, please. Show me November, please, for Sagittarius. Death. Four of Wands. Devil. Capricorn energy. Scorpio. Devil. Taurus. Libra. I'm sorry. Devil. Capricorn. Let's try that again, shall we? Scorpio. Capricorn. Taurus. Libra. Gemini. A commitment and some sort of relationship here is trying to exit. However, I'm not convinced that it fully has. Temptation kicks in, the devil. Right? Something here is trying to exit, and it's putting up a hell of a fight to stay in existence with you in it. You're either contributing to that devil, your person is, or the both of you are. There's something else here that is available to you that looks clean, beautiful. Very fulfilling. Strong connectivity. Natural too, which is the best kind. And you're looking over your shoulder here, that Seven of Swords. I want that. I kind of want that. I need to see who that Empress is to you. It's either this person or this person. Either way, you're telling me you gotta think about it. Sorry. If you're a single Sag, I don't know what to tell you. I'm seeing two people in your energetic field today that are outside of you. One, you do not engage in but would like to. The other, I believe you have outgrown but may have told yourself you have not, or that you still need it. I don't know. I know that Empress is at the dead center of your reading, so whoever holds sway over your heart is most likely who I will see, or the one who most likely consumes and demands your attention, and even possibly commands it. That's who that Empress is going to be. It's either going to be positive or negative. I don't know. Let's get in there. Let's find out. So, we ain't fucking around today, are we? No. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you. In which case, check your other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one. Real Tarot reflects for life. And if you came here to look for not complicated shit, this channel's not for you. I don't do judgment. It defeats the purpose of tarot. So if you're looking for an easy exit, there you go. Okay. Let's get to it. I haven't had one of these in a while. Now, typically I see a lot of energetic conflict. That's absolutely true. It's very easy for energetic conflict to exist. If you were walking around as a human being with this delusion that you wouldn't get energetically entangled with somebody, I got news for you. The world is going to hand you, or the universe is going to hand you your ass in a hat. You're going to have energetic entanglement with somebody. It can come into conflict with anybody. Friend, acquaintance, colleague, family, lover, significant other, whatever. Okay? That's just how energy works. So I see energetic conflict all the time. It's very normal. But to see a clear division of energies like that, where one kind of weighs on your mind versus the other, one that you feel strongly connected to but have not engaged in, not fully, versus one that seems to be trying to shed itself like a skin. Okay, but hasn't. Not yet. We'll see. I need to clarify that devil and see how far it goes. And then here you are in the middle with your thoughts. The complexity of your thoughts. This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. I gotta think about it. I need to see who the Empress is to you because they are dead center in that reading. And it's going to tell me which way. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Show me the lovers, please. Show me the lovers. Hungry sad. I'm always hungry. I swear to God, there's somebody somewhere out there just tallying every time I say that. I just feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like I have a hardcore subscriber out there who watches the videos and tallies every time I say that. I don't know why. Some people that, that's their hobby. I don't know. Just to notice things. I don't know. That's fine. Through other people's observation, you can learn a lot about yourself. Show me the lovers, please. Show me the lovers, please. Show me the lovers, please. Now, technically September, October, November. But what I'm seeing here is energy is going to be displayed the way it's displayed is right, left, yes, no, maybe. That's what I'm seeing today. All right, but lovers. Lovers in September. Lovers in September. Why does that sound like an album? Lovers in September. Your soap is very strong. These are unscented candles, in case you were wondering. Show me the lovers. Two of Pentacles. We are confused. We feel the sun, and our intuition is speaking to us about a very strong connection. So yeah, there's something in your life, roughly now, okay, coming into your life where they are known to you to some degree. One that you would like to open up to, show more interest and curiosity to. Page of Wands. And it's the Two of Pentacles. There's confusion here. There's been the old back and forth regarding a strong connection for some time, but it makes you feel sun. It makes you feel warm. It makes you feel your high priestess self, your strongest sense of intuition and direction. It gravitates towards an equally strong connection. So I know those two are linked appropriately. When you see the high priestess with the lovers, it's correct. We know it's a strong soul bond. Okay, we know it's a strong feeling, and also, bless you, honey, your son's tied to it. Oh my God, you seem to associate this person with warmth, happy. They make you laugh. They make you laugh. I'm seeing a smile, like a big one though. Kind of like how I do, where I can have a big open mouth laugh without actually laughing, because sometimes it's just so big I can't even, all I can do is just show it on my face, like a laugh doesn't even come out. It's like, it kind of feels like that, you know what I'm saying? A laugh that's so loud it doesn't make noise. I know. Otherwise, it's beautiful. Otherwise, it's beautiful. There's confusion surrounding it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I were to take a crack at that without actually clarifying it, I would say, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? The person whom you're connected to, you strongly identify as being with Venus. For some of you, absolutely. They could be ruled by Venus, in other words, Taurus, Libra. Or someone whom you strongly associate as being Venus. the embodiment of that kind of energy. Someone who is just beautiful, graceful, just loving. Just that the beauty is really coming out strongly on this one. You might have a strong association of red with them too. Okay, so this person is quite beautiful in your eyes. But it's more than that. The connectivity is here and it's natural. So again, you can be a female Sag and say, yes, they are beautiful, Christina, and I see the sun in their face. And I would agree with you. Because that's how it's coming through to me. And you could be a male Sag and it's like, yeah, she's, god dang it. This is beyond hotness, obviously. Show me that King of Cups, please. Water energy, specifically Scorpio. We also have Leo here as well as Gemini, and then I said Taurus, Libra already, Death or Scorpio again, and then Devil, Capricorn. Show me this King of Cups, please. The fullness of your heart. Show me that fullness of heart, please. Show me the fullness of heart. Specifically the maturity of heart. Show me that King of Cups, please. Vulnerability, intuition. The ownership of one's feelings. The ownership of one's heart. Show me. Night and... Okay, so it's not just love. It's not just love. Okay. Like I said, I believe you. Honey, you think this person's packing the sun and the lovers. So I can't say I'm surprised. I'm just seeing it again. It's on repeat. Your energy with this person's on repeat. You see them and experience them consistently. In other words, you get a consistent reaction from this person's energy. That's why you're over here looking like you ain't trying to look, but you looking. Okay, it's not an accusation. There's a reason why. The connection is fluid. It's on point. It's organic. It's not forced. It's not pushed. And it's not just you being all... No, it's two people in here. This isn't just Sag going off on the rails. No. There is someone here whom you connect to strongly, and it's very natural. That King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Whoo! That's what we look like when we're in love and turned on. It's here. It's here. I'm already frustrated for you. I'm already frustrated for you. Oh. Page of Wands. Okay, I didn't need to go further. I don't need to go further. It's repeating. It's repeating. And it's strongly repeating. Page of Wands. We're talking to this person bare minimum. Such a strong reaction. Such a strong reaction. Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands. How far this goes, I don't know. I just see what they evoke in you. That's a lot for me. Page of Swords. So in the actual surface where things are apparent, the communication is kind of kept minimal. Okay. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. So there's the curiosity, there's the interest, there's the conversation, but there's long periods of rest in between those conversations. So the Four of Swords, not once but twice. So despite, and I thought this is the difference between energy and 3D. It's like strong energetic reaction. Real world, there's not much here. But when you experience it strongly. Okay, I got two people talking. So the communication's small and it's infrequent. It is infrequent. There's long periods of silence in between you two. It's normal for the both of you, I believe. It's really hard for me to believe, Sag, that you're just a one-sided participant in this. That reaction in you is so strong. You can't tell me it's not without justification. You just can't. You two are so strongly connected, but it's like you don't. But how it comes out on the surface is shallow, you know? Surface level stuff. Weather. You know. How was your week? Because we're talking not day. This is not how was your day. How is your day is for two people who are in each other's lives like that. This was more like how was your week. And for some of you, it was like how was your month. That's what I mean. And I know why. Somebody's in a relationship. I know. But damn, your energy is so on point, it's ridiculous. And it confuses you. Of course it does. How can something be this strong, exist in your world, and you can't have it? Or you can't engage in it the way you want to, right? Why? How does that happen? Dear universe, fuck you. Thank you so much, but fuck you. Grateful for this connection. Great. It's like heavy sarcasm in there, right? Yeah, I know. I'm acquainted with it. Show me that Seven of Swords, please, for October. Oh, I know. Of course, your situation is unique to you, but it's like, I know what it's like to have those strong connections, and it's like, why? Yeah. They're not done. They serve a purpose for a reason. It's not just to fuck with you, honey, I promise. Show me that Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, we want to talk to them. We want to meet with them. We want to connect with them. I know. Show me that Seven of Swords, please. But doubts, the sneaking suspicions, the fears, the shadows. Three of Pentacles, Judgment. In the interim, we're calling this person or connection a friend. We don't actually believe that, but that's what we're doing. It's kind of like, I'm going to choose to believe that this person is a friend in my life. And that's why they're here. And that's the only way I'm supposed to interpret their energy. You know it's not true. Seven of Swords. But I understand. It's kind of like what you have to tell yourself. To justify the connection, or at least to make sense of it as best you can as a human being. I understand your reasoning. It's not true. It's a lie you're willing to tell yourself. It's not like the Five of Swords. It's the Seven of Swords. It's the stuff we kind of have to tell ourselves sometimes. Hope we can get away with it. We all have a Seven of Swords, and if you don't think you do or don't, it's right up there with the energetic entanglement. We all have it. Sometimes our Seven of Swords is just to get by. And right now I'm looking at the side, just like the Seven of Swords is telling me I just gotta get by. I gotta call them a friend. I have to call them a friend. Maybe that's why they're in my life, is that they're just meant to be a friend, despite the heavy connectivity here. It would be too painful to interpret it any other way, right? I call them a friend. You know it's not true, but like I said, it's not like you're in denial about it. It's just what you gotta tell yourself. Okay? Okay, this is one I've been curious about. Show me the Empress, please. 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 Taurus, Libra energy does not have to be. Show me the Empress, please. There's the Five of Swords on that person's energy. Let's see if it's consistent. Let's see if it's consistent. I'm all about consistency in tarot as I am in life. If we don't have consistency, we got problems, okay? I only like consistent people and consistent energies, just how I like it in my tarot. So, the Empress, Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Fool. It's a strain. It's a strain. But I think, I know you're trying to open yourself up to the one that you want. But it's a strain. Obviously. You're showing me positive aspects tied down with burden and responsibility. You would like to open yourself up to the one who represents the Empress energy that is positive in your eyes. But it's kind of like, again, I have to tell myself they're a friend. Four of Swords. So again, in not knowing what to do, Four of Swords. Again, there's long interims of silence in between you and this person. You do check up, you do check in, and when you do, the energy is beautiful. It's on point. Makes perfect sense. Except for how strong it is. And that's what messes with you. That's it. Knight of Swords. The Hermit. I will say this. You are trying to show me... Okay. Ten of Cups. You are showing me that you would like to be a more active participant in healing your love energy. Which one that is, I don't know. But it's a little rough. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, the Hermit, Ten of Cups. So what that Ten of Cups means to you, I don't know. But you're showing me you would like to take action. It's a bit rough on the translation here. Four of Swords, it's under contemplation. It's kind of like you're trying to figure out what love you need to fix or heal for you to be happy. So it's like who gets my action? Who gets the healing? Who do I need to heal to? What within myself do I need to heal? Because there's something in here that you find not easy to deal with, obviously. And your energy is like, where is it best served? If I'm gonna heal, which love energy is gonna get healed? Which energy of mine is gonna get my attention? Which energy of mine is gonna get the most action in terms of my healing efforts? Where is it best suited? This person I have a strong connection with but can't have, or the one I do have but kind of feel obligated to. You know? Something you have to work out. And we have Virgo here now. I think everybody's here, really. But that really comes from within you. It's not about which cups that you need to heal, honey, so much as the cups that you need to heal within yourself. And as I was telling Taurus a couple weeks ago, you're going to choose the love you feel you deserve. There you go. It all goes back to the same concept. Before you can love someone, you have to love yourself. And when you know how to love yourself, you know which love to serve. And which love best serves you. But that comes down to one common denominator, and that is you. What do you feel you deserve? So it's not really about which relationship do I connect with and heal. Who receives my best energy and attentions. It's about you first. You have to figure that out. You got a lot on your mind in October. Don't get me wrong, you still connect with this person in small, simple ways. But it's under the guise of friendship. It's not. But you already know that. You've accepted it for now. I can see that you would like to take off, energetically speaking, to this person and kind of amplify the energy, but you find it to be a strain. So it kind of puts you in the space of, if I can't do that, if I can't just take off in this direction towards this person, I should probably force myself to look at what I have and work with it. Right? But I'd have to argue it's not about working with it. It's more like you need to resolve within you that love energy. What it is you want to see and experience in this world is thus what you create. Are we switching or staying? Okay. Show me death. Possibly ending a commitment, but then the devil pops up and is like, well, wait a minute. I got a few words on the subject. So, show me death, please. Show me Devil, please. I believe, again, I say connect with this person, but it's small, it's infrequent, but when it hits, and it's very sincere. Death, Page of Pentacles, the small, ooh, yes, so I don't need to go further on that. 4 wands, 4 1. Page of Pentacles, we have begun to invest, possibly, real world investment, in the smallest of strides, and the most convenient definitions. The Breakfast Club. No, that was I'm misquoting. Never mind. Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. You have begun, somebody here has begun to invest in the ending of this commitment and or relationship. I told you. There's 3 people here. Whether or not it gets carried out, I don't know. Let's keep going. But yeah, so it has begun for some of you. We're in a realistic way. Page of Pentacles. It's small. This, again, is not happening overnight. It's a Page of Pentacles. This is like us talking about, you know, things in my commitment haven't been right for a long time, and you might just be opening up to this death of people. You might be thinking about things like paperwork. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Small. I don't know that you're doing anything. But there are some steps here that suggest I'm thinking about it. Yeah. You're doing more than thinking about it. But the Page of Pentacles is the most realistic page. Show me the 4 of Wands, please. This commitment, this relationship. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, but there it is. 5 of Swords, there's the lie. There's the lie. And in this commitment, this relationship, we have a lot in it. Do we? Oh, I know somebody's comfort zone is established, but that doesn't mean it's actually comfortable. It's a common misconception. Somebody here says that they're comfortable, but it's not true. That they're content. That's also not true. That they like everything just the way it is. That's also not true. It's either you or the person you're tied to. Someone uses their 10 of Pentacles, their resources, what they built with that Queen of Pentacles energy into the commitment. This is full-on commitment now. They use it as an excuse to stay, saying that they're happy and content when part of them is lying. If that weren't here, no problem. I'd be like, wow, Sag, what you doing? Why are you thinking about ending this? That's pretty fucking solid. Fortunately, and then we got Mr. Devil, Mr. Asshole, as I like to call him. Now, I don't mean to do that. I don't. Also, P.S., heavy earth energy. You could simply be Capricorn, unfortunately, and I should know better, so I shouldn't do that. You know, when we pull Death and Devil, everyone assumes the worst. And here you got both of them, bro. Sis. Just in your November. It's always like, oh, the worst, death and destruction, death and destruction. You know, it's all negatives have positives and all positives have negatives. Like the hair font gives all the best credit, but people have no idea why I call him Mr. Uptight. He's otherwise beautiful energy. You know, the devil here, everyone assumes the worst, but let me tell you something. The devil has his advantages when you know how to use the energy correctly. You know what I mean? But in this context, I'm seeing the classic representation of energetic entanglement for the wrong reasons. Okay? Somebody here is looking at ending this, realistically. And it might be small. And they're doing more than looking. They've taken some steps. And then the energy backtracks a little bit. Somebody in this equation, you or the person you're tied to, says, I got everything, I'm content, I'm cool, man. I'm cool as a cucumber, I'm chill. This is stable. Is it? Or is it a lie we tell ourselves to stay? Let's take a look at the devil. Show me that devil. It really comes down to what you learn over here, Sag. Okay? It really comes down to you. Can you push past the energy that's in front of you? Can you push past the fives? So you might enter into something else. 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords. Hierophant. You know, if you're only killing time, it'll kill you right back. Just want to let you know. The delay is on purpose. It's built in as a form of self-sabotage. We are continuing. Sorry. That's what I'm saying for now, not forever. It's there. The point remains. But it remains a potential. The ending here remains a small investment that has not been taken seriously because we are still saying our bedrock is the end-all, be-all. The foundation determines our life, our destiny, our truth. I'm comfortable and I'm actually pretty damn secure. You know what? When I think about it, I'm actually really secure, and I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't know why. I mean, I got a great, I do. You know what? Things aren't that bad. That's crazy. I gotta back away from this. This is crazy shit. This is crazy talk. Why am I thinking about ending this? Why? Why? What? No. And it's the 5 of Swords. We use our comfort zone and our stability, which I like to see how stable that is. As a delay factor, we're using the commitment as an excuse to delay. Now, don't get me wrong. I know what a commitment is. I'm very well acquainted with what a commitment is. And commitments are commitments for a reason. We agreed to them for a reason. I know that. A lot of people don't know that. Because here's the difference between people who are enlightened and unenlightened. You make commitments at the time where that commitment suited you, your person, your time, your space, your circumstance, your situation. So what happens when one or both of you stops agreeing to the commitment and you just use it as your default mode? I'm being confronted with change. I don't want to deal with it. Commitment. I'm not happy anymore, but I don't want to deal with it. Commitment. Okay. A lot of time has gone by. I've built up resources. I'm not terribly happy with it, but commitment. You see the difference between I signed up for something, I know what the responsibility is, and me and my person have vowed to stick to it and work through shit, versus someone who just uses their commitment as an excuse to not live life or make decisions. Big difference. One is the commitment you want. The other one is what a lot of people end up settling for. Let me make this clear to you. This isn't about them and the other person, or the other person versus them. It's not like that. What this is an opportunity in your life to push past that which you have clearly outgrown, but you're not comfortable saying that yet. You haven't gotten there yet. It's crossed your mind. The universe is just letting you know you have another way. And the reason it's so challenging, because you have to understand, Sag, what you're worth before you can claim what you're worth. If you think, you're telling me you've thought about ending this, and I would have believed you about the comfort and the resources and the stability if it weren't for the fact that you opened up in November contemplating seriously ending this. But then you hung back. 5 of Swords. No, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. You know, what about the stability? I have everything. I have everything. Do you? Let's take a look at that. I'm really curious about your stability. I am. Not meant to be a challenge. It's just the thing that literally catches you and keeps you marching in place directly ties back to the lies we tell ourselves, the 5 of Swords. So by all means, if you have a commitment and you're both working through it, bravo. In which case, none of this shit would be here. Did you think about that? The universe wouldn't be presenting you an alternative. And this alternative is strong. This isn't an overnight energy. This isn't a fly-by-night energy. This isn't someone that we're talking about third parties or, you know, just getting your dick on or just getting your vag on. It's not that. If it was, I would have told you, and this conflict would not be here. Okay? This is one of those things in your life where you know you have to push back the fives, push past your own bullshit and the things you tell yourself if you want to get out on the other side. Because I see your energy wanting to take off into someone who celebrates you and loves you. More than that. More than that. But you need to understand what love energy actually needs to heal. But yeah, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hierophant over the Devil. Well, we threw it down again. That fear of leaving what you know comes in, checks you. Okay? And I'm telling you, it ties back to the Pentacle, which I understand, realistically, monetary stuff plays into our decision making. That's true. I'm a person too. I understand that. It influences our thinking and our behavior. But don't tell me... You know what? Hold on. Show me this Ten of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. I need to see this. And this Four of Wands here twice, which you seriously opened thinking about, even if it's the most micro steps. Those micro steps add up. Ending. But then that Five of Swords, which we... And I told you, everybody has 7 swords. Everybody, honey. And I completely understood, because this is reasonable. This is reasonable to the human existence. I am highly sympathetic and empathetic to that process. I know what you went through right here. With the Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Judgment. And I told you, I don't judge. I know how hard it is to be alive. I know this. What you experienced here, your conclusion, I know it's not true, but it's what I have to tell myself. Right? It's what I have to tell myself, because it's so hard to think about opening myself up to this, and I can't, and I want to, right? So of course you're in this position where you have to compromise and tell yourself this person's a friend. I understand that. But what I don't accept is Five of Swords ever, and neither should you. It's the shit we tell ourselves, you know? Yeah. When you're in it, I don't... If there was really somebody in here working on this commitment with you, you wouldn't have been presented this other thing, this other way. You've outgrown it. It was a commitment that you likely made at the time because it did suit you. Until one or both of you stopped abiding by its principles. To the point of no return. That Hierophant is not coming from a good place. He's coming from fear with the Devil, an inability to see, being overly confused, and waiting for things to just magically clear themselves up with the Three of Wands. Things will be made clear to me in time. And it started right here, just when you were having an honest conversation with yourself. It starts right here with that Five of Swords. Oh, that fucking Five of Swords, man. I hate it. Of all the cards in tarot, it must be my most despised. Because I can sit here till I'm blue in the face and tell you about the Five of Swords, but if you well and truly have a Five of Swords, you're not going to hear any of it. It really makes my job quite hard. So, again, if it doesn't apply to you, don't take it. Six of Wands here. Show me that Five. Okay, show me that Five of Swords, please. Okay. The Tower in reverse. No change. Hanged Man, inactivity. We tell ourselves we feel confident about having no change. And no change means no change. And also all suspension of activity. Where is this coming from? Justice could literally be Libra, the contract. Hermit, card of Virgo. Seven of Cups in reverse. This is how it must be. There are no other options. I don't know who's telling themselves that so adamantly, but they keep saying, when it comes to that Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of... Oh, you're saying the other person won't change. The other person would never agree to it? You're saying they would never agree to it. And you're telling me the other person would never agree to it? You're confident. That's where that Six of Wands is coming from. You're confident that whomever you're committed to will never change. That means you should know then that the situation you're in will never change. Right? But you're kind of telling me, Christina, they'll never go for it. They'll never go for radical change. Nothing's ever going to change. There are no options here. King of Pentacles. They're too grounded in their ways. They will never change. They're too grounded in their ways. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. What is this? Who is this? Six of Cups. And what do we want? What about it? Ten of Cups, maximum happiness. I understand that, but where's this perspective coming from? Not moving on. With not moving on. When you don't move on, or you don't move forward, you miss the other way. You're telling me somebody here won't go for it. It won't be peaceful, or they won't agree to it. And you yourself don't know if you can reconcile yourself to that. Then I see similar energy, but in a positive aspect. King of Pentacles is now here again, but under a positive display, also with relationship energy. Strong passion, sense of direction, commitment to passion, commitment to stability, love, life, strong feeling. I asked who this was. It's the Six of Cups. And I asked for what context. Six of Swords in reverse, without movement. Without movement, this will not be. Oh, this just took a turn, didn't it? Without movement, it cannot be. We need to communicate what? The blockage. For now, in terms of November, as it were, towards the end of fall, I see you staying in a connection for reasons that have to do with commitment, even if they're not entirely truthful to you. There is something in your energy that insists the other person will refuse radical change, and you understand and have accepted the facts, or accepted the fact that nothing will change in their energy or in this connection. It's almost like it's not up for discussion to you. So we're going to default to what we know. We're using our commitment as default response to something that otherwise doesn't suit us very much or very well anymore. Okay, it's justification to stay in something because somebody has that attitude that nothing can be done. This is just the way it is, and I need to accept it. There are no other options. There are no other avenues. And I'm confident, by the way, that this situation or this person will never change, or they won't agree to it. I just have to accept it. I just have to accept it. I just have to accept it. So, man, we retracted that hardcore. And yet over here, in reference to time and what looks like a closing window, as referenced over here with that Six of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, all that lovely energy that you would like to experience in the commitment and a soul bond that's loving and capable and full of warmth and love, but still with the sense of practicality, okay? That's losing its window, Six of Swords in reverse. I asked, what should you do? Or somebody needs to do. Somebody needs to open up about the blockage. They need to open up about the blockage and why things are the way they are. King of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. And I do believe it's you. I don't know. It's kind of a mess in here, I'm not going to lie. This is a lot. This is a lot. Oh, goodness me. I just wanted to see that Five of Swords, bro. But when I push further into the Five of Swords, tied to the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, somebody somewhere is telling me, look, I've already know that they're not going to change. The love energy is not going to change. We both kind of default to our resources as our kind of baseline for all decision making. I know they're not going to change. I know the situation's not going to change, and I was foolish for entertaining this idea at all. I don't know why I was doing that. There are no other options, and I've kind of reconciled myself to that, and if I haven't, I need to. And yet what is possibly or potentially passing out in the window without movement is another relationship and or commitment that is soul bonded. The advice to you is to open up about your blockages and frustration. How that will help, I don't know. It might... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to help. Other than the fact that Page of Pentacles, the stars. Okay, so if you hope to retain any sort of sense of viability in investing in your dreams, your hopes, and your desires, you're gonna have to open up about the struggles and the blockages, and perhaps one day you can invest in the way that you want to. I'm not saying hold on to this person. If they don't want to be held on to, they'll let you know. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. All this is happening energetically. The only real world I see is you, I believe, in a commitment. For reasons that we have already discussed, it's quite real. It's quite tangible. And we default to it. Got a little bit, just a little bit of investment and possibly ending this relationship, and boom, it kicked off all the insecurities. And a very strong, and this is the Five of Swords. This is, did I say this? I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. I get lost in this. Good God, I'm at this 53 minutes. I'm sorry. The reason I clarified the Five of Swords, Sag, at all is because I'm like, that's beautiful fucking energy. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, that's solid as fuck. Why are you thinking about ending it, Sag? That doesn't make any sense. I understand you're strongly spiritually committed. There isn't a spiritual commitment here. That's what a soul bond is. I don't mean that to disturb you, but yes, there is a spiritual soul bond here that you are tied to. Okay? That's what that means. But you hardly engage in it. When you do, it's powerful. And over here, I'm like, why the hell? Okay, well, I understand it's a strong connection, but damn, that's a strong union. Why would you even think about ending that? Right? Why are you entertaining? It's a page. It's a little page. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I'm just starting to see ending it because they understand who's correct for them and who isn't. Devil be damned. Then we jump over here to the actual Four of Wands. Then you show me Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This shit's solid as fuck. And I'm like, so why are you thinking about ending it? Five of Swords. Oh, you kicked off my curiosity. Really? Oh, really? Pray tell. What is that Five of Swords? You have concluded, perhaps wrongfully so, this is a form of self-sabotage, that the other person will never change, that they'll never go for ending. It will just reconcile yourself to this shit now. This is the way it is, and this is the way it's going to stay. Tower was in reverse. Then we got the Hanged Man. Justice. Hermit. I have reconciled myself to this balance. It's never going to change. Seven of Cups in reverse. There are no other options. Here's the thing. It was based on Six of Wands. False. You are falsely confident that this situation or this person, or that it can never change. That you have both accepted it for what it is, the way it is. These are the things you have told yourself. Not that they're necessarily true, but it's one of the things that keeps you in check. Because it comes from fear. Oh, it's all about the commitment. It's all about the foundation. It's all about the commitment. It's all... Now I got news for you. You don't want it. You want the security of it. I believe. Just to recap. Death, Four of Wands, Devil. Ending a commitment, but hold on. Neutral. Death is neutral. It is neither positive nor negative. It is simply a reflection of what should be or is. Four of Wands, positive. Devil, negative. Okay? If this relationship was positive, the devil wouldn't be attached to it and you wouldn't be afraid to end it. So never mind this person. Never mind this person. Fuck this person. Whoever this is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful to them. They have lovely energy, which you strongly react to. I got it. I seen it. Take this person off the table. In an almost literal sense. Let's focus on you. I told you the conflict isn't them versus them. It's from within you. You were dead center. I respected the fact that you had to call this person a friend. That maybe that's the only reason why they're in your life. You don't really believe that, and you know it. Because you feel how strongly you're connected to it, right? Let's jump over here to your reality. Here's reality. Why am I thinking about ending this? Oh my God, it's a Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I must be out of my fucking mind. I almost agreed with you. Five of Swords. Oh. Really? Let's recap that. That was Six of Wands, which, by the way, Six of Wands over the Five of Swords. This is false confidence, false confidence, false confidence. Tower's in reverse. Nothing's ever going to change. I'm confident about that. Hanged Man, I am very confident there will be no radical change and that nothing will ever change. The balance stays as such, and I need to reconcile myself to it because there are no options. That's why I'm not buying it. That's why I'm not buying to your commitment default. I'm sorry, I've been doing this too long. I know better. I know when two people are working something out. I know when two people are healing their shit. I know when two people are in it to win it. I can see it. There's no conflict because two people will be on the same goal, on the same page. That's commitment. This is something you agreed to because it fit you or suited you at the time, or you're one of those classic types that you took the love you thought you deserved. In other words, it doesn't matter. It racks up the shame. You committed to what you committed to because it was correct for you at the time, but it doesn't anymore. So in many respects, you are correct. There will be no change because it comes from fear. You're so confident that nothing will change. And you're right, it's not gonna. So long as you continue to participate in it with this energy. But it takes two, Sag. It takes two. There's someone else in here enjoying the comforts of this particular union. And you're right. I'm sure they don't want to change. They look very comfortable. But let's not talk about them. Let's talk about you and where this is really coming from. Your default answer is, well, we're married. We're committed. Fuck, this is what we're signed up for. Is that what you signed up for when you got married? To be confused and unhappy and feeling kind of tortured, convinced that there's nothing else out there for you in the world. Surely that's what you were meant for. Surely. The universe just presented you to this person just to fuck with you. So for now, I'm not trying to get all up in your ass. This is just up until fall. I only seem to get more and more aggressive these days the more and more I see that Five of Swords, and I clarified yours and then boom, boom, boom. Is this really the commitment that you want? Because I'm sorry, Spirit went the extra mile and told me what it is you could have, and it was quite bold. And it's also saying, Six of Swords in reverse, there's no movement in this. And this is what could be. There's that same sense of stability, but oh, what's this? Fire. Passion, love, but it is also grounded and committed in the real world. Four of Wands. There's still commitment here, but it's with all the aspects of love and positivity. Direction, ambition, drive. Nothing boring about that. Can't take that shit for granted. Six of Swords in reverse, but there's been no movement in that particular direction. And for some of you, it is a window reference to a closing time period. What can you do? You have got to open up and communicate about the blockage. It might help this person or situation understand. I don't know, that's up to you. Page of Pentacles and the stars. Why? Because you still have a chance, you possibly have hope to investing in your long-term star, your long-term vision, your long-term desires. I know you two don't have that kind of real talk. I know you don't. I just know you don't. It's the difference between energetic connections and real world applications, honey. You have a strong energetic compatibility with somebody. Full love, full marks. Oh yeah, I forgot. So that Knight of Wands was tying back. That's how I know it was the alternative life. The alternative pathway, the alternative commitment, you name it. But you two don't talk about stuff like this. You keep it in the friend zone, on the friendly level, but you both know there's more. I don't know why. It might be the smallest of realistic conversations with this person can change the alter the future in your favor, not against it. But it does require you opening up about it. About the blockages to some extent that you experience. I'm not saying you got to spill your guts, but it's a way that conveys, I understand, and I would like hope for this one day. This is kind of my situation. Something like that. So you don't have to spill your guts. It was a page. But a page can make all the difference. A Page of Pentacles can make all the difference. You saw how close you got to ending that commitment. You can be also just as close to investing in your future. Can you push past yourself? The farther gate. Marching in place, marching in place, marching in place. Wanting to move forward, knowing that you can. You can see something else out there. But you stay in your place. Damn, this was heavy, dude. This was heavy. Like I said, Aries had a walk in the fucking park. Leo put me through the ringer too. I'll tell you what. Follow some heavy fucking energy. Okay, we're gonna check back on you, hopefully in time for your birthday season. And hopefully we can see some improvement in energies. Nothing is yet written in stone. Okay. You see the power of what maybe a Page of Pentacles can do. See. Look at that. Page. Huge concepts. Imagine if this was in your home world. I know you two don't have that real talk. I just know you don't. I see it. I see the absence of it specifically. You two don't have that real talk. There needs to be something that hits a little bit more below surface. Like I said, a page can make all the difference. What might seem very hard for you to open up about now might be very substantial for you in the future. Just a little bit. Anything that gets you out of marching in place. I call bullshit in that Five of Swords. I know with confidence things will never change. I know it. I'm fucking stupid. I know this. This is what I signed up for. Anyway, put in the comments. Oh, boy. Sag. Alright, we'll check up on you in a couple weeks. It's not disapproval, it's frustration. It's frustration. I see what you could have because I know what you're worth. But then again, so do you. You have to. I can't do it for you. The universe wouldn't be trying to give you that friend. If they didn't think that's what made you really happy. Oh, all right. I'm having a drink after this. Not gonna lie. S. Clouds. I got repeating symbols today. So much overlap in the fire. Clouds. There is a silver lining despite the gray overcast. The seahorse. The delicate seahorse. Of course I could say it's Pisces, and for some of you that's true, but it's coming across more as the delicacy of emotions or delicate topics or conversations. They're so beautiful but so fragile. They can move so swiftly. Big love. You could potentially move very swiftly into big love. I don't know. The Ten of Pentacles. Tree of Life, as we've seen. And as we've discussed. Goldfish. Pisces. The rocking horse. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some of you, yes, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but anxiety, back and forth, repetitive thoughts. The Crown, more of that earth energy, okay? Sense of responsibility, entitlement, worthiness, worth it, you know. The one who wears the crown. Sense of royalty, maybe. H, F, Bull, sign of Taurus, U, Arrow, Sag, Octopus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy earth energy here. We also have the diamond, solidity, commitment. Yes, I've seen that. Bull, diamond, Ten of Pentacles, I know. All steadfastness, loyalty, commitment. Ten of Pentacles. It's funny, the most fragile thing on here is the love. I know. I was hoping for some more initials or medallions, please. Okay. Cat, intuitive. Speaking of drink, grapes. Somebody enjoys their wine. Or their snacks or their treats or their little indulgences, grapes. And then the great white shark, of course, Scorpio energy. That's it. Oh gosh, you guys. KSFH. I really don't want to do, I've been pulling the new romance cards. I've just been feeling that since we got it in. You already have someone in your vicinity who personifies romance and love, and you already know that. You're painfully aware of it, honey. That's the thing. You're painfully aware of it. Wedding in reverse. What does that tell you? This situation involves marriage. Right. Couldn't pick up on that. Anything else here? Like I said, I just didn't see the point. You clearly have two distinct energies surrounding you. That was there from your baseline. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It's there. It's kind of like a suggestion. Separation, yeah. And this is why I didn't see the point in pulling it. I think we got there in the end. We did. It finances, separation, wedding. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, stability, doubts. It's never going to change. This is what I signed up for. You get me? It's all there. I haven't seen you move in that direction you contemplated, and you backed off very quickly, but it was there. So if what you really had was loving, fair, square, meant for you, I wouldn't have seen that page. Okay, make the effort. This is critical to you towards the very end. Possibly using that same page towards invest in the positive. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. A little bit of investment and real communication and real talk can go a long way. I'm not saying you're throwing yourself at them. What I'm saying is that you want to set yourself up for potentially being able to invest in the future. So make the effort. There is attraction here. Retreats in the verse. That means we have not separated from this person who we have very strong feeling from. Okay, you've thought about it. Religious factors in reverse. You two most likely have very different spiritual backgrounds. Okay, this is also Taurian energy for some of you. The hair font, in other words. Religious factors. So some of you, it's not. Told you. You couldn't. I'm sorry. No, can't sell ice cubes to an Eskimo. It's just not going to work. Or an Inuit. Excuse me. Old habits die hard, especially old sayings. But yes, I know the difference and I know better. Okay, don't make it a big deal. Religious factors in reverse. In other words, it's not about the commitment. That's what we say it's about. It's not. Otherwise, you would be interpreting your commitment as positive. It's become a default interpretation for your answer. But I don't think it's permanent. I think part of you is trying to transition, and I think part of you is trying to transform for the reasons we have discussed. And also just you and the person whom we're trying to show or make more of the effort to. Also, you two are different, most likely come from different spiritual backgrounds, I'm sure. Yeah, most people do. A lot of people do. And then also, aside from religious factors, demographics in the general sense. Different race, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, ages. I don't give a shit about any of that. None of that matters to me. Not when you're rocking a soul bond and a connection that strong. That shit means nothing to me. And it shouldn't mean anything to you unless it does mean something to you. So there's a big difference between one of these fools that says age is nothing but a number. That's actually quite bullshit. There's a lot to be had in age differences. The point is, does it matter to you? Are you and your person on the same page in terms of goals? Things like that. So your demographic, your differences as people, it doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to you, so long as you two are on the same page or have same goals. I don't really care what your backgrounds are. It doesn't matter. You know? But for the most part, I'm seeing it as religious factors in the reverse, commitment in the reverse. It's for religious reasons, i.e. my commitment, that's why. It's more to do with the financial side, I believe. Okay. All right, that's enough. That's well and truly enough now. I'm tired. I'm very tired. We will check up on you in a couple of months. November. See how you're doing. 3 months overview. You'll have a regular. I don't know. It's either going to be a general overview or yours and theirs. Regardless, maybe we'll see some improvement, or maybe we'll see something different altogether. I don't know. But your next 3 months should be around November. Okay? Sag, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.